Welcome to Soma Academy, where I make math simple. In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve quadratic equation involving area of combined shapes. What I mean by that is, say we have this figure, this L-shaped figure, and we are given the total area of this shape to be 65 centimeters squared. And we are asked to find the value of x. In order to solve such problem, we break down this shape into two. Say if we drop a line from here, we have two shapes, shape A and shape B. So to solve for x, we first derive the area of shape A, combine that with the area of B, and then solve for the value of x. Okay, let us do that. Say we have the first shape A has a dimension of 9 here, and this is x. This is shape A. In order to find the area of A is L times W. The length is 9. The width is x. Therefore, this is equal to 9x centimeters squared. What about B? To find the area of B, we first have to identify its dimension. We see that the width is 3x plus 1. But what about the length? The length is just from here to there. So, given that from here to there is x, and from here to there is also x, because opposite sides of a rectangle are always equal, and the total distance from there to there is 10. So what will this part be? All you have to do is subtract the whole, which is 10, minus x. So the dimension of the second shape would be, the length would be 10 minus x, and the width is 3x plus 1. So let us write that. Okay, let me draw shape here. The width is 3x plus 1. The length is 10 minus x. This is B. So in order to find the area of B, same thing, L times W, but L is 10 minus x multiplied by the width, which is 3x plus 1. So expand this expression then. 10 times 3x, that will be 30x. And then again 10 times 1, that will be plus 10, minus, because this is negative x times positive 3x, that will give me 3x squared. And then lastly, negative x times positive 1, that is just x. So I have the area of B as this, the area of A as 9x. Let us combine the two of them and then equate to what we were given as the area of the L-shaped. So area, total area, let us say T as total area, is equal to area of shape A plus area of shape B. This we got as 9x, plus the other one we got it as 30x plus 10 minus 3x squared minus x. So bring like terms together. This is 9x plus 30x minus x gives me 38x. Okay, plus 10, the constant here, minus 3x squared. This is equal to what we were given as 65 centimeter squared. Okay, so it's just a quadratic expression that we need to solve now from here. So let us take all these to the other side of the equation. And remember, whenever you take an expression to the other side of the equation, the sign flips. So when I take 38 to the other side of the equation, it becomes negative 38x, negative 38x. When I take 10 to the other side of the equation, okay, let me just first bring this first, okay? When I take minus 3x squared to the other side, it becomes positive. This will be 3x squared. So when I take 10 to the other side of the equation, it also becomes negative. So that will give me 65. That will give me, okay, so take 10 to the other side of the equation. That will be, this will give me just 55, okay? Because you subtract. So in order to rewrite this, what we have to do is we start the one with the highest power. What I mean by that is I start with 3x squared minus 38x. Bring this to the other side of the equation, it becomes negative 55. This is equal to 0. Remember, I brought this to the other side of the equation. So this is polynomial that we have to solve in order to find the value of x. Okay, so finally we have a polynomial 3x squared minus 38x minus 55 is equal to 0. Okay, so in order to solve a polynomial, what we have, there are different ways that you can solve. So I will do it by factorization in this case. Okay, so you can also solve by completing square method or by the general formula of quadratic equation. But for this instance, I will use the factorization. Okay, what do? We always multiply. This is ABC, okay? So you multiply C with the constant of x squared. What that means is you multiply negative 55 times 3. That's the first step, okay? This will give me negative 165. After you do that, then now you have to look for two numbers when you multiply, you'll get this. But when you add those two numbers, you get the constant B, okay? You get negative 38. Two numbers when you multiply gives you negative 165, but you add, you also get negative 38. So how about 33 times 5? I know when I multiply these two, I will get 165. When I add them, I get also 38, but we have to think about the signs. So, okay, let me see if I messed up something here. Oh, okay, so because we took everything on this side, I made a mistake here. Because we took everything on this side to that side of the equation, so what we have is this side will be 0, but this sign has to be positive, okay? This is positive, okay? Sorry about that. That is a positive sign. This is also positive, and this is positive. That is positive. Therefore, when you multiply, you get positive. When you multiply, you get positive 165, but when you add, you get negative this. So both of them are negative 38. Therefore, so in general, what I mean by that is that you have the two numbers as negative 33 and negative 5. So let's plug that in here. So that's the next step. So 3x squared minus 33x minus 5x plus 55 equals to 0. Group them into 2, these 2 and that 2. So for this one, you have a common factor as 3x out, x minus 11. And this one is you have 5 out, x minus 11. Yeah. Okay. And this is equal to 0. So 3x minus 5. This will be 3x minus 5 multiplied by x minus 11. This is equal to 0. So to solve this, either this is equal to 0, either 3x minus 5 is equal to 0, or x minus 11 is equal to 0. In that case, in the second case, x is just 11. In the first case, 3x is equal to 5. Therefore, x is equal to 5 over 3, or x is equal to 11. Okay, so those are the solutions of x. The reason why we have two solutions, it is because it's a quadratic equation. So those are the two solutions of x. I hope you found this video helpful. Please do not forget to subscribe. Until then, happy learning.